Hey everyone, this is a quick review for this hidden camera spy watch, we'll call it. So here it is. First of all, right away, it's actually a really cool looking watch. It really is. I like watches. As far as I'm concerned, this is a nice stylish watch. It's not too big. It doesn't look oversized or anything. It really doesn't look like it's a piece of electronics or anything like that. It doesn't look like you have anything hidden in there. I got the one with the black face, and I like that it's got this, the camera is right there. It's right at where the 6 would be. It looks like a dot. If somebody was staring at this up close, they wouldn't think it was anything. Somebody can definitely fully inspect this and have no idea what this is. There's nothing about this that's different than a normal watch on the outward appearance. So just a couple of things. So the band it says it's real leather. Seems like it. It's nice. It's a nice leather band. For me, it was a little bit shinier than I like. So what I did is I wiped it real quick with some alcohol, with rubbing alcohol, which will take off a little bit of a sheen on leather. But do that at your own risk. You could actually wear away the finish if you do that, depending on how it's made. So, but it does knocks the shininess down just a little bit. But either way, if you don't like the band, this fits a standard 20mm watch band. Okay, so they're very easy to find for a couple bucks if you want to switch it out. So anyway, so let me take this off so I can show you better. Okay, so this is really interesting, the things they have on here, how they did this. So let me just show you one thing here. So right here, so I told you the camera is here, and by the way, the right way up for the camera is actually upside down. That's because if you had this on your wrist and you wanted to record somebody, you would simply turn your wrist, and that would be the right side up. Now it doesn't matter, obviously you could flip the video afterwards if you needed to, but it does do that. And another thing, like kind of stylistically about this, first of all, is like a nice cool rose gold, or almost maybe more copper than rose gold, and it's got these all these dials inside of it, which, you know, these standard sort of chronograph dials, and on this watch they're not functional, but they help to explain with all the knobs, because all these watches that have all these chronographs usually have many knobs. So that's what's cool about it. So obviously the real clock is completely functional. Anyway, so here another thing here. So I said the camera's here. Right here is right there is a little tiny light, and that turns on when you first turn on the unit to let you know that it's started. And then here, this is really cool. When you turn this, it's the microphone, and it's like a pop-up microphone. If you close it, it seals it off. Now, even up or down, this is not anything anybody would notice. They could have done this either way. They could have left this up, but it's just kind of adds a little bit more something cool, that the fact you kind of open it up to activate it, to give it full access to the microphone. And really, it does work like that. It's sort of muffled if you don't open it, but opened, it looks like a normal switch knob still. So there's nothing odd about it. Now, this sets the time. Now this takes photos, and this activates the video. So I'll show you how to do this. So you turn on the camera, put it into standby, holding that a couple seconds. You see the light? I don't know if you could see it. The light just turned on like purple. Now it's blue. Stays like that for a little bit, and then right now it's in like standby mode. Okay, that light will turn off in a second, and then when I press this button, the blue light blinks I think 3 times there, and then it turns off. So when it's recording, it's not blinking or anything. That's it. So now it's recording. You don't know it's recording. You have to remember what you did last. So it's recording right now. Now if I press it one more time, that light's blinking a couple more times, and that indicated that it has stopped. And now if I press it, hold it down for a couple seconds, the light blinks red a few times, and then now it's off. It's not in standby mode anymore. Now alternatively, if you turn this on, okay, the light's blue, so that means it's on standby. Now, if I press this button up here, this is the photo button, and this actually just takes a photo. It lights up red for a second, and that light is very small. It's enough for you to see. It's not so much that anybody would notice it. It's pretty subtle. And you know, these days, actually, even if somebody did notice it, there's nothing weird about having a light on a watch for all sorts of functions. So that's in standby. And then the only thing I noticed, so now there you go, it's recording, and then now it is off. So now one other thing, now it comes with it's in the box that it comes in. Keep the box, because you need this wire. It's a wire made just for this. It's a USB wire that's got a headphone jack on it. And right here, this knob screws off completely. Don't lose it. And that is how you charge it. It's both how you charge it and how you get the photos and videos off of it. So you need this wire. You need to keep this on. You need to have this on standby. The watch itself has an 8 GB memory built into it, and from my testing, it looks like it's about 30 megabytes per minute. So by that calculation, I believe that'll give you about 200 minutes of recording on 8 gigabytes. So I'll show you the quality of the recording now. Now obviously this is not going to be perfect because I'm showing you a video of a video, but let me just see what I could show you here. First I'll show you actually some photos, and these are just taken around my kitchen. So it's not, you know, this isn't 1080p or anything like that, but I'd say it's pretty clear. It's clear enough that it gives you a good image of whatever. So I think that does the job. And then let me show you the video. Again, this is taken in my house with just the lights on that are around the room. The kitchen's a mess. I didn't bother cleaning for you. It's me eating the Twizzler. So if you move nice and slow with it, the video is clear. It's definitely watchable for sure. And I peek into, there's the TV, and I'm going to peek into the room that's kind of dark. So that whole room is lit by one light right now. So you could still make out what's in it. So it definitely gives you acceptable video quality for something so compact and discreet. I really pretty happy with this. I like the style of it first and foremost, because I wouldn't want to have something that was cheesy, that doesn't look like something I would actually wear. So I think it's really perfect and does the job.